Brand new ballet company in Rockford is getting ready for its first full performance of A Midsummer Night's Dream ahead of its open. Wonderland Ballet Company is gearing up for Midsummer Night's Dream, running July 23rd through 26th at Rockford University's Maddox Theater. Creative director Andrew Mahan says it's also shining a light on nonprofit organization Project Wonderland, working alongside the ballet company to provide scholarships for dancers to take classes and cover things like production fees and costume costs.
For a lot of them, this is their very first ballet because they've never had the opportunity at other places because of cost or because of schedule to create a place where everyone can come and experience dance, and especially those from more low-income households